or getting point take. Have the 302 lady for himself. Y'all were sharing? I'm one lucky. Hi everyone, my name is BunniiMxrie, and today we are back with the coffin of Andrew and Renee, basically the mod Andy and Lele. I'm assuming you guys are seeing this on Halloween. Happy Halloween. Hope you're having great time. And what are you dressing up as? Yeah, hope you're eating lots of candy, or not, or having some nice juice. I don't know, but anyways, let's hop into it. Okay, so we just ate the leg. Hey mom, do you think there might be something wrong with me? How do you mean? Nothing. Good night. Oh, we're going to bed. Oh, okay. Where am I? You fall asleep somewhat content with your life decisions. Andrew, is there something you want to tell me? I thought you wanted me to help you with the shopping list. That was just to get you away from your sister. You and I have something to talk about. Oh, what thing? Oh, I think you know, mister. You and Ashley are hiding something from me. You've been acting weird all afternoon, and Ashley's been even more insufferable than usual. So you better fess up. I'm waiting, Andrew. She, killed a squirrel. Yeah, that's it. Wow. That must have really upset you. Yeah, I'll be having nightmares for weeks. I won't get in trouble, will I? Not as much trouble as you'll be in if you don't stop lying. I'm not lying. You're a bad liar, Andrew. Now tell me the truth, or so help me. I'm going to count to 3. You really don't want to know what happens after 3. Mom, don't. 1, 2, 3. Lele made me do it. What do you mean? What does she make you do? Nothing. Forget what I said. This isn't working. I need to try another approach. Mom, I'm sorry. Calm down, Andrew. Just tell me what happened. Lele said I couldn't tell anyone. You know you can tell me anything. Okay, but please don't get mad. Well, I can't really promise that. I promise not to get mad at you, Andrew. Really? Really, really. Alright then, I guess. Now just tell me what happened. Well, there's this girl in my class. Nina? Oh, well. I don't think that's the accurate name. Anyways, Maud. Yeah. I like her. She seems nice. Yeah, well, I think Ashley got jealous of her and, well, did she hurt her? I think I should just show you. Oh, alright, I suppose. You get the urge right then and there to leave this alone. Something tells you that you'd rather not find out where this rabbit hole goes. But another part knows there's no going back now. Lead the way, sweetheart. Oh, I miss it. This is the place. You were playing in here? This place seems dangerous, Andrew. I know, but Lila likes to hang out here. And you did say that I should look after her. I did, didn't I? Just another thing that comes back to bite me. So what did you want to show me? In that crate over there. She's probably still asleep, but she's going to be mad when she gets out. She? What the hell did you two do, Andrew? What am I going to find in here, Andrew? You said you wouldn't get mad. You opened the crate. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mom? That was so loud. No. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. Why did they kill her? How could this happen? Those two little psychos. How did I this bad? Andrew? You? Do you have any idea what you've done? Oh. You promised. You promised me you wouldn't get mad. You said I should help Lele with anything. I didn't mean to. Andrew, look at me. We're going to fix this. Things are going to be okay. Mama's here. You take your frightened broken boy into your arms. Calm down, calm down. Everything will be alright. I'm sorry, Mom. Shh. There's no need to worry. Mama will find a way to fix this. Shh, there. You hold your son until he calms down. Feeling better? Not really. I'm going to prison for the rest of my life, aren't I? No, Andrew. No one is taking you away from me. But when they find the bot, we'll just have to make sure they won't. How do we do that? Her family's probably already looking for her. This music is so loud. Her family's probably already looking for her. Andrew, do you trust me? Yes. We're going to play a little game now. We'll find the girl a nice secret place to lay her to rest in, and then we can try to forget this ever happened. I guess that works. Good then. Now help me out a bit. We need something to wrap her in. Look around and see what you can find. Okay, but where will we put her? Leave that to me. I know somewhere. And what about Lily? She won't be happy that I told you. Let's hurry this up and deal with that later, okay? Spit spot? Come on. There's a tarp over here. This should do nicely. Got tarp. You wrap the girl's corpse in the tarp and carry her away. This is all my fault. How did I so bad? I'm the worst mother ever. Andrew has always been a good boy, and I let that devil do this to him. Damn! I should have never let him out of my sight. It's finally come back to bite me. I need to make this right. And I think I know just the way to do it. Anyways, I can find a shovel, but I think that these wooden planks will do. I tested them a bit and they seem to dig okay. That should work. Just watch out for splinters. Yeah, sure. Now, Andrew, I need you to follow my lead and everything will turn out fine. Alright, I guess we should find somewhere to start digging. Here? Maybe here. There doesn't seem to be any roots in the way. You chose a good spot here. Thanks, Mom. Getting tired? Yeah, it's way harder than I thought it would be. It's okay, sweetheart. You've done enough. It looks like she fits in there anyways, right now. Why don't you help me get her in? Think you can do that for me? Sure. Oh, that was a body. I thought that was a rock. You and Andrew lift Nina's body into the grave. Now to put it back. Dirt. That's gonna be found, but okay. Crap. This doesn't look natural at all. Language, Andrew. But never mind. It looks fine to me. You know it's gonna be found no matter what, but at least this way you buy some time. I don't know. It looks a bit too obvious. It needs to be hidden more. I'm sure it'll be fine, Andrew. But hey, if it makes you feel better, we can hide it with some leaves and this one. Some more foliage is needed. Oh, I didn't see that one at the bottom. Where the hell? Am I a good mom, Andrew? What? Never mind, just mommy being silly. Of course I'm a good mother. Hell, I'm a goddamn saint at it. Andrew's a good boy too. This all happened because of that little hellspawn. You know you had 2 kids, right? That's how this works. Anyways, once she's out of our lives, things will get better. Just me, hubby, and my baby boy. Mom? Oh, sorry. Did you say something, sweetie? Just that we need something to weigh it down, so it doesn't get blown away by the next breeze. Smart thinking. This big ass rock. And maybe the tiny rocks, because those look... Or not. Are you sure this would be okay? What if the police show up with the dogs and... Don't worry about that, Andrew. You'll let me deal with that. But how do you... Don't worry your head, and I'll deal with it. Now why don't you find a bush to hide those planks? Mama will make sure this stays well hidden. Ah, okay. Now I just need a small stone. What do you mean? This one. For what? Oh. Perfect. Mom? Andrew, you startled me. Sorry, I hit the planks. Oh, that's good. Very good. I think we're done here for the day. See? It wasn't that hard, was it? Everything's going to be just fine. Are you sure? Andrew, trust me, you won't get in any trouble. But I need you to promise me one thing. From now on, spend less time with your sister. But you said before... I know what I said, Andrew. But things are going to be different from now on. If she asks you to do something, you come find me and I'll give you something else to do. Is she going to be in trouble? Like I said, Andrew, you let Mama worry about that. Now, let's get you home. Just look how dirty you got. We need to get you cleaned up. You're absolutely filthy. Mom, stop that. Now don't worry about anything anymore. You can't forget all about this. Just remember to always listen to me. Ashley was here. You wake up from the dream. You immediately feel a weight pressing down on the foot of the bed. Andrew? Oh, you're awake? Are you having trouble sleeping? I hope this doesn't get weird again. Why am I playing this? Oh my god. Well, yeah, kind of. Is it about dinner? Andrew, we've been over this. It was either that or starvation. Yeah, but did we really have to, you know? God, we mutilated and ate a corpse. Look on the bright side, Andrew. At least we didn't kill him. As if that's any consultation. Hey, you barely said anything. Oh, she's kind of right about that. You barely said anything when you were chowing down. God. Look, Mom, we weren't thinking straight. The hunger was making us crazy, okay? Oh, really? You know I had an idea that could have helped with that, right? But every time I brought it up, a certain someone got uptight. What? Your idea of the wardens for food? It probably wouldn't have worked. You had thrown away your dignity for nothing. And why do you keep bringing that up, Mom? It's weird. I'm just reminding you that sometimes you ought to trust me with my ideas. Plus, I'm communicating with you beforehand. You'd rather I do it without at least asking? In any case, we had other options, that's all I meant. Again, just reminding you. Side note, but why are you being so puritanical about the whole idea anyways? I mean, you've been complaining to me about how hard it is to find a good man since Dad left. It stands to reason that maybe that also extends to situations like this. Surely those guys weren't good men. Andrew, right now is a different world. Sometimes there are perks to being a woman. It wouldn't be the first time that I had to... Sorry. Y'all read that? I'm just on the edge about everything at the moment. I understand. I keep wondering if we could have done things differently. Trust me, Andrew, we couldn't let the warden find the body. There's no way they would believe whatever actually happened in there. You're probably right. Sorry for waking you, Mom. Andrew, wait. Is there something else? Come on, tell me. That hand looks so creepy. It's just... I couldn't get his head off. Pardon? Like, he didn't fit in the freezer proper. So I needed to chop his head off, but I couldn't cut it. His spine was too... Anyway, I kept cutting around and then pulled it off. Like some plant. I don't know. I keep thinking about it. I can't sleep, Mom. It's... my poor baby. What's wrong with me, Mom? Andrew, if there's something wrong with you, then there's something wrong with me. Because if I could do it over again, I'll do the same thing. Hell, I'll open a cannibal gourmet restaurant if it meant you wouldn't go hungry. Seriously? Seriously. Anything to make sure my boy is fed. Ew, boy moms. Thanks, Mom. I worry that someone will find out. Why would they? It's not like they ever open our door. I guess. Everything will be alright, Andrew. I'll make sure of it. So, think you'll be able to sleep it off now? Not really. Sorry, Mom. I'll go back to my room. Hey, remember when I used to read you those bedtime stories? What? What was that one we really liked about those two monsters? Why bringing this up now? Doesn't this remind you of that? The mom monster who loved her baby so much. She gobbled up anyone who tried to hurt him, no matter who they were. Yeah, I remember. The story of Hairkin, right? It was actually based on an old poem. At least that's what I learned in college. Yeah, that's the one. I always saw a bit of myself in Hairkin? Mom? I can see the parallels, I guess. Remember, we still have the book. Well, whoever wrote that book changed it to make the story more marketable to kids. Turns out, Hairkin's mom ended up eating him herself in the original text. Oh. Yeah, she gets such a taste for eating living things, she ended up eating her son too. Guess the publisher opted for the happy ending. Typical commercial. Well, you are such an adorable young man. Sometimes I feel like I should... Yeah, blah. It's not funny. Sorry. But my point is, I'll do whatever it takes to make sure you're safe. Just like the Hairkins' mom. In the censored version, of course. I get that, Mom. Thanks. So, do you remember how it went? Come on, you start. Say the words. I know you remember them. Andrew. Stop that, Mom. I'm not a kid anymore. Oh, Andrew. Just this one time. For me? Alright, Mom. To keep him safe, she roamed the night. With claw and fang, she stand and fight. Wild beasts she slew, and hunters too. Her strength and blood and marrow grew. Looks like you remember it just fine. Guess I do. We need to get out of here. Here, as in this apartment. Let's just leave. Like we should have done months ago. Now that we have food, wouldn't you rather wait until they let us out? Hell no. Oh wait. Hell no, I don't. They'll throw us in jail right after. And I don't know which is worse. Weathering in this coffin of a house or getting... Point taken. Wouldn't be the first time I helped my little man escape the consequences of his actions. My actions? Never mind. Anywho, becoming fugitives honestly doesn't sound like the safest option. I'd rather take our chances out there than be stuck in here when they find out what we did. And they will find out. Fair enough. I suppose if anyone tries to stop us, we can eat them too. Just like in the story. Seriously, Mom? It's really late. I'm not trying to yell. I can't help it. I'm sorry. So, any ideas how we get out of this coffin? Maybe one or two. But we can talk about them in the morning. I just want to sleep now. Will you be able to sleep better now? I don't know, maybe. You know, Andrew, you can stay here if it helps. Really? Of course, sweetheart. If it gets you a good night's sleep, I'd like that. Good night, Mom. Good night, baby. Sleep tight. I don't know. This is weird. I'm only gonna do this one chapter. I'm not coming back to this. Until the actual chapter, then that's when I'll revisit. But the creator of this mod said that they're gonna do the other chapters. I would not be doing this. Is the only chapter that we get because I'm not trying to see that all over again with the mom. This is all we're doing. Okay? Got it? Alright. Your son rests his head in your lap until he drifts off to sleep. I love you, Andrew. Your body has your body has absorbed some delicious nutrients, and you're feeling mighty better today. Oh, he left a note. There's a note on the pillow. It reads, "Awaiting thy arrival back at the cultist lair. Hearken." Thank God it isn't a suicide note. Guess I should see what he has in mind. Just as you're about to join Andrew, you hear knocking in someone's voice. "Still alive and kicking, are you?" The warden is outside the neighbor's apartments, but you can still hear his voice from here. "You've been quiet lately, pal. I'm just getting a little worried here." Oh God, Andrew. You can't risk the warden finding your son in the cultist room. You need to think fast. We need to talk. Yeah, I'll get to you in a minute, lady. I just need to check on this guy first. But I need something from you. Look, if this is about the food thing, it's not about food I have a craving for right now. What do you mean? Truth be told, I haven't been able to get you out of my mind lately. And well, I'd be lying if I told you I didn't like what I was seeing.
What the hell?
So I have to ask, did you like what you see? What's all? Are you serious? Come on in and I'll show you how serious I am. Lady, I can't just do that. How do you know you won't, my throat or something? The idea may have crossed your mind, but no need to tell him that. I'm frustrated, not homicidal. Words. Besides, I bet they don't pay you well enough to say no to this. You're right. They don't. Stand away from the door, missus. I'm coming in? Wow. Lockdown's been kind of you, miss. Graves. Mrs. Graves. Flattery will get you everywhere with me. Mrs.? Husband still in the picture? No, not for a long, long time. What about that brooding brat of yours? Andrew, please. I gave birth to that boy and let him live under my roof for 22 years. Least he can do is wait on the balcony while I have some fun for an hour. Or two. 2 hours? As long as you like, handsome. Really? What the hell? Dave can have the 302 lady for himself. Y'all were sharing? So where do you want to do this? I might have a place in mind. Follow me. You need to distract the warden long enough for Andrew to clean up in the neighbor's apartment. Okay. You normally wouldn't be caught yourself to the sleazeball, but sacrifices must be made. Want to do it in here? Not really. Reminds me too much of my husband. Not a happy marriage. It used to be. Not that it's any of this guy's business. Andy's room? You want to do it in your son's bed? You're a wild... I don't! Oh. That actually hurt my neck. That's crazy. I'm just making sure he's not in here. Lots of geeky stuff in here. He seems like a bit of a pencil neck. He's into literature and poetry, studied it at college. Wish he spent his time on something more useful, but what can you do? Hope you didn't invest too much in him. Yeah, no one gets a bit little, but you, yeah. And here? You sure? Trust me, you haven't lived until you've done it on a running washing machine. Turn on the washing machine. Hopefully it will stop the warning from hearing Andrew if he comes back inside. Well, don't keep me waiting. Please. I'm one lucky. Hey, yo, he really said, not my mama. You don't feel too pleased with Andrew right now. By the look on his face, the feeling is mutual. Oh, why did you do that? I thought that you were coming to save me? My knight in less than shining armor? I was saving you here, mister. Do you have any idea what would have happened if he had found you in there? And what do you think would have happened when you finished? Warden walks in. A whole completely edible, if dead, person is suspiciously missing. He'd come to us for answers and immediately solve the mystery once he takes a look inside our freezer. So you just hack him to death right here in our apartment instead. Ruining one of my favorite blouses in the process, I might add. Better take him by surprise. Your son's arguments have a twisted kind of logic to them, but something about this doesn't sit right with you. Is that the only reason, or are you still concerned for my dignity? I'm just taking the path of less resistance. Sure you are. Listen, Andrew, I would have given my right leg to never have to touch that pig, but I'm more than capable of deciding what to do with myself, even if that means, well, I know, Mom, Look, never mind. There's now another corpse in our apartment. Let's just consider our next steps carefully. Well, on that topic, I think I might have found something useful in the cultist's little book. I'll come look at it. First, I'll need to shower and get changed. Yeah, sure. Why would you even have to say that? Yeah, I'm done with this game. You don't have any keys? So what do you have in mind? Well, I was looking at this demon summoning instruction manual book thing. You saw what happened to that guy that was messing around with that book, right? Doesn't really strike me as a role model we'd like to emulate. I mean, he was successful to some degree. Also, the demon probably knows us by now. And since we're almost certainly in deep with the law after everything that happened, we're just about destined for hell anyways. The way I see it, we've got little to lose as it stands. So you want to ask that thing to get us out of here? Well, I wouldn't want to get out of here the same way the cultists did. But I do think this is our best bet for now. So what will you ask it from it? You know, words, I don't care. I don't know yet. Okay, then what will we bargain with? I don't know that either. I was hoping you put a bit more thought into this. I just hacked a man to death. Give me a minute. It says here demons prefer a human soul, so obviously it's got to be that. I hate to be the one to point it out, but we did have a perfectly good soul a few minutes ago. Besides, haven't I already technically given that thing a soul? It didn't give me anything in return. Perhaps because we didn't actually set up the ritual in the first place. I wish demon summoning was a bit more straightforward. Look, if we follow the instructions exactly, it should work out better for us. Provided we find a sacrifice and we don't screw it up some other way. Well, have you really lived if you don't summon at least one supernatural entity before you die? Ah, what the heck? What do we need then? I'm not done reading, but you can start by replacing the candles for now. 2 candles. 1 candle. Replaced. Placed. Replaced. I had a thought. Why are we doing all this when we could just leave? We can. Well, we don't have to worry about the warden anymore. Shouldn't we at least check to see if the coast is clear? I guess it wouldn't hurt to look. Great. Let's grab the warden keys then. I checked his body. He didn't have any keys. Unless it didn't say. Anything else to say about this? Not really. Why did you come in here anyways? Like I said, I thought he was going to... You know. I mean, surely you didn't actually want to get on with this guy. Wouldn't be the first time I had offers. This is worse. No, it's equally as bad, but just a little bit more worse. I'm not, this is it. This. Let's just go out the front door. What? Mom, before we go. I need you to have my back. If anyone finds out what we did here. What we did? I believe what happened with the warden was all your decision, Andrew. And I know you'll never let me hear the end of it. And if you want to nag me about it till the end of time, that's fine. But I need you to promise you won't screw me over. Screw you over? How? If you went to the police? Why would I do that? You're the only witness. If you say something to the wrong person, it could put me away forever. And here I thought we trusted each other. You think I'm gonna turn you in because I'm upset about the warden? Is that right? You tell me. I wouldn't know what you're thinking. But there is one thing I need to know from you. Andrew. I need to know you won't snitch on me so you can go sleep around with Andrew Graves, you little brat. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. You got some nerves to talk to your mother that way, huh? It's scared, Mom. I know that, Andrew. I need to know I can still trust you. My fingerprints are all over what's left of our neighbor. I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure I'd get done for being your accomplice. Now why don't we get going, see what's out there? Yeah, I guess. That's my good boy. Though, Andrew, you can always trust me. Remember what I told you last night? Anyone who tries to hurt you will have to go through me. And like Harrigan's mom, I have a taste for human flesh. Tell me you're joking. Why did that scare me? You're so adorable when you get nervous like this. Is that why you get off on messing with me? Maybe. Although your earlier attitude leaves much to be. I'm regretting this. I'll just play. I'm not playing this. I'll just play the actual game when it uploads. There are a bunch of Steam updates happening. If you would like, I can keep you guys updated. But other than that, I don't like this mod. Oh, key. Key. Are we on it? Second floor. Let me see. Ooh, is that a gun holster? Let's go. I had the key to the rocket. I think there's a warden on every floor? Nah, they probably work in pairs. It's not like they have to do anything else than keep curious people away. And pretend to feed us, I guess. Well, even then, how are we gonna get around him? Don't ask me. Ah, there's a key here. Hey, hold up. Don't you dare come any closer. Who are you? You're a neighbor from upstairs. What are you doing here? Get out! Well, we found the keys and thought you might want to get out of here. You thought wrong. Get lost. Huh? What? Don't you understand? You don't want to get out of here? That's what I said. Why would I want out? I get free food and I can play games all day. I live like a king. I hope this quarantine never ends. Wait. They're actually bringing you food? Of course. Literally anything I want. All I gotta do is ask nicely. Like, nicely? Mom. Get out, both of you. Leave before I make a scene. I'm gonna unplug your TV and take out the cord. Oh, that was something. Dad really thinks she's better than us? You were about to do the same thing with the warden. I was doing it to cover for you, but you decided to take the matters into your own hands. I'm never gonna hear the end of this, am I? Anyways, I'm more concerned about leaving her there after she's seen us. Well, you could always do what you did with the warden. Of course. Then she screams and the other warden comes and shoots us. This is hopeless. I think our best bet is to finish the ritual and use it to get rid of the second ward. We could offer this crap to it. I don't know. How on earth are you going to convince her lazy to even leave her room? No idea. Let's just finish setting up the ritual for now. Alright. Do you think she's pretty? I saw the way you looked at her. Where is this even coming from? damn right it is. I'm sorry, I'm not reading this. Actually, no. So what's needed to finish the retro setup? Draw some ruins on the floor with blood. I'm not sure what to draw with that guide, or it doesn't seem to work. All you find is a walkie-talkie. Useless. I don't know. At least we'll hear if the other warden tries to contact this one. Which then indicates time is running out for us. Big deal. At that point, we're screwed anyway. Hey, what if we call the warden over with this and have the demon eat his soul? That's not a bad idea, actually. 2 birds with 1 stone. Though he'll come in guns blazing. Oh, right. Ah, let me think. That scared me. While he's at it, you dip your fingers into the oh, got blood. Let's have the lady from downstairs lure the warden up here with the walkie-talkie. And how are we going to make her do that? You know how. Just lighting kind of turning music. I think it's best to do that once the warden's in there. Okay, wait, what? Why do they keep insinuating? Hey, you two again? Sorry. There's one last thing we forgot to ask you. What? I thought I made myself clear. Hey, what do you want? Hey, get off of me. Now, if you want to live, you'll say exactly what I tell you into this walkie. Huh? I want you to work your succubus magic and invite him up to room 405. Why do you? Never mind you. If you try anything funny, you'll wish that you'd never been born. No, please, I'll do it. I'll tell him anything. You better. You press the walkie-talkie on. Hello? Huh? Who's there? Hi. First name basis? Hi, Dave. It's me. Where's Malcolm? Malcolm's here with me in room 405. Did you, care for a quick visit? A quick visit, huh? I mean, if you wanted to have a good time, that is. Well, I'll be. I'm always up for a good time, if you know what I mean. Was it room 405? I guess that weirdo really croaked. And then I'll be right there, sweet cheeks. Ew. You cut the conversation there. Good. Now make sure she doesn't try any funny business on you. That's a given. You do know what kind of fun... Catch. Throws you something. Got lighter. Yep. Oh, thank God. Okay. Bop. 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 Turn it on. Oh. Who turned up the lights? Oh no. He should be here right about... I thought I was late. I'm here now. It's kind of dark here. I'm not doing it with this kind of music on. He's all yours. So, did you like it? I give you this. UFO. Yeah, to gauge the troubles ahead. Thanks. The entity has left. And you're still alive, unlike the warden. That could have gone a lot worse. I didn't even get to hear its name, nor did I get to ask for a favor. It's just did whatever it wants. In a way, I kind of respect that. Reminds me of myself. At least it took care of the warden. A clairvoyant dream could be an interesting novelty too. You decide not to linger on the fact that your soul is apparently a vicious... That is not vicious. Oh. Yep, and she's gonna be mad that Andrew's with her. She's not alive anymore, and she's gonna be like, what are you doing with her? What did you do with her? What the hell happened here? She tried to shoot me with a nail gun. Had to improvise. Weren't you supposed to be holding her in her place? Yeah, I was, but I let go. And why would you do that? Well, you were taking a while and it was getting uncomfortable. I reckon she wouldn't do anything but as long as I had my cleaver, but here we are now. Lesson learned, I guess. Lesson learned, eh? Indulge me. What did we learn today, Andrew? Oh. Treat hostages like hostages and not people? Seems a bit dehumanizing, really. Oh, you think this is funny? Making life harder for me is a big joke to you now, is it? But not particularly. You just what, exactly? I don't think you learned your lesson today. And I don't know if you ever will. We're dealing with life and death, but you keep making the same stupid mistakes. And each time I have to clean up after you. Or I have to do it for you in the first place because you can't be bothered to do it right in the first time. What are you talking about? This, Andrew. I'm talking about this whole routine we do that never changes. You keep making decisions without consulting me. Does Mother Knows Best not ring a bell for you? I wasn't aware I still had to work off that particular principle. What with me being an adult and all. But you're right. I should have realized I need your permission to engage in basic self-defense. Should I get down on my knees and beg for forgiveness as all? Cut the crap, Andrew. You know what I'm talking about. You pulled the same stunt with the warden as well. Will you queet? Would you quit beating that dead horse? No, you're not getting off the hook for that one. You need to what? What even is there to talk about? Let's say he had a grand old time. Hell, let's be optimistic, and let's say he even got us food because you're just that good. You watch your tone. And for the record, whatever, who cares? Just let me speak for once. Suppose I hung back and it all played out like you wanted. There was still the matter of the weirdo next door being hacked to bits, but the warden would have known out eventually. And when he did, you and I would have been screwed. No matter how well you... asked you. I'm done. Y'all see it. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, of course she thought that he did something with her. What if I did? Knew it. The girl, something about the girl that he's dating. Takes one to know one. Ooh. There it is. And then you let your sister take the fall for it. So? That just came out of your mouth. Truth hurts, doesn't it? And it doesn't stop there. You want the hard facts? I covered for you. I covered for you when I could have easily just sent you to rot with your sister. But I let them take her because I felt bad for you. So Lele is not dead. Lele is not dead. She's in jail. I fell for your pleas and puppy dog eyes. Wah, I'm so sorry, Mommy. Wah, actually made me do it. And I believe you. I always thought your sister was a problem. But maybe I should have done away with the both of you. Then you could have had with as many men as you want, right? Doting on an ungrateful son who plans to ditch me for the first that comes along. I wonder how your killed a friend. Ooh. So that's that then. You hate her because you have nobody and you want me to be lonely and miserable with you. No wonder Dad left. That's crazy. After everything I've done for you, after all the sacrifices I made, this is what I get? I don't belong to you. Oh yes you do. Damn. I carried you, gave birth to you, and you better believe I have the stretch marks to prove it. I nursed you and fed you, and I kept a roof over your house, over your head, and saved your sorry ass when you were a rock bottom. Then you just leave me there. Sound like it would solve all your problems. Maybe it should. I should tell them you held me hostage, that you made me eat the meat. You could go right to jail and I'd get off scot-free. How's that for trust, eh? Get off of me. Make me. Stand up for yourself. For once in your life, make your mother proud. Oof. So? I guess I can't trust you after all. Which also means I can't risk leaving you. What do you suppose I'd do about that? Alright then, darling. If that's the way it's going to be a man and make your own decisions. Just remember that if it wasn't for me, you'd be rotting in prison or the loony bin already. Yeah, it's about obvious you're going to hold that over me for the rest of my days. Maybe this is my chance to wipe the slate clean, start from scratch. Without having to look over my shoulder. Always worrying that my mom, my own mom, might stab me in the back whenever she wants. Not to mention the nagging and the BS that comes packaged along. Nagging and BS, huh? Is that all you think of me, Andrew? Well, after everything that's happened. Like what? Me sacrificing my life for you? Oh yeah, you sacrificed a ton. Finally got rid of the daughter you always hated. Yeah, you really gave it all up for little Andrew. You know I tried with her. You think it was just losing your sister? Years of sucking up to all those phonies on the block, all for nothing. You made me the biggest phony of them all. The boy I bragged to everyone about turned into a murderer. Took it all on the chin for you. And now here he is, all grown up. And it looks like he doesn't need me anymore. Don't try to act like this is my fault. I'm not. Like I said, it's time for you to decide. Maybe this is where it ends for me, here in this crappy apartment. Just make sure you write something fitting on my tombstone, alright? Like what? Here lies Renee Graves. She should have had 2 abortions. More like, here lies Renee Graves. She loved her baby boy too much. Sorry, Mom. This is stupid. I hate this. I'm so sorry. I know, Andrew. I think we got a bit carried away there. Friends again? Friends. Are you alright? I'm fine, Andrew. You didn't mean what you said, right? I could never mean to hurt you like that, Andrew. Never ever. I know, Mom. I shouldn't have behaved like that. I'm glad you realized that. And maybe I said some things I weren't called for myself. You promised not to get me in trouble and to trust me. I promise, Andrew. But you also have to keep your promise to never leave me like the limp. Believe me, Mom, I don't think I'll be hanging out with anyone for a while. Not even Julia? If she'll even want me back after everything we've done here. But who knows? Let's get out of here before anyone else shows up. Well, I've got the keys and the warden's gun. I'm surprised you didn't shoot me yet. Andrew Graves, you wound me. Wound me? All it means is now I can make sure you stop being lazy and do your chores. Huh? Before you get up to any more mischief. What do you know? They left this open. Let me guess, you want me to jump? You're still thinking about being a romantic? Well, if you insist, I say go for it. I'd be rid of a few household chores anyway. Oh, come on. Didn't you teach me that it's always ladies first? You can lead the way, dear mother. Me and my big mouth. Who am I kidding? I'd miss bossing around too much if you were gone. Of course, I couldn't have you go without that. No, we couldn't. Now let's find something else to climb down with. It's only the second floor. The rug. It seems long enough. Just need to find a way to secure it. Or you could just hold it for me while I descend. And how exactly would I get down? What happens to ladies first? And I'm sure you're strong enough to catch me in your arms if I jump down. Yeah, he's not a baby anymore. Now let's grab the nail gun from the lady. Gotta go back up. The two of you use a nail gun to nail the carpet onto the wall. It doesn't look safe. There has got to be something else. Forget about that, let's just go for it. If anything, the carpet will slow my descent. I mean, I guess. Ladies first. What a gentleman. Not even tempted by the prospect of looking. Mother knows best. That's really assuring, Mom. Or at least it would be if I was still 10 years old. Can't you just admit that you're kind of screwed right now? No, I won't, and you shouldn't either. I didn't raise a quitter. You didn't exactly raise an optimistic either. Optimist? Just remember the story of Hairkin. Remember how his mother ate anything that went after her baby. That's going to be us from now on. Do we really have to? The point is, we have to look out for each other. You be a good boy, do as you're told, and I won't let anyone hurt that pretty little head of yours. Fair enough. Though, I'd like our story to have more buffets and less flesh eating. No promises. Now let's just find ourselves a bus. Feel better now? Now that I'm out of the apartment, yeah. Otherwise, I'm still just a hair away from a panic attack. Oh, you poor thing. Would you feel better if I told you what our friend gave me after the ritual? I seriously doubt it, but go ahead, indulge me. Supposedly, I can see the future now. At least that's what it told me. Well, I hope you do. It would be handy when it comes to avoiding certain things. So there's nothing for you to worry about. As long as you stick with me and do what I say. Oh yeah, dealing with demons is nothing to worry about. Oh, come on, come here, you. Mommy will embarrass me if someone sees. Too bad I'm keeping you like this until you smile or the bus shows up. End of episode 1. No, this is the end of the Coffin of Andrew and Renee. I am not continuing this. I'd rather just wait for the new chapter of Andy and Lele. Yeah, it just became mommy issues. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.